We got the media team in here. We're the media
team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go, Wack.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
Been the block.
Did in life was gangbang. I think streets the dumbest. Now you tell me you come from the streets and you got other things going on, cool. Because a lot of us didn't have that. We didn't have no decision in that. Grew up where we was raised. That's it. At the end, like that come in, I'll think them out with them because they dummy. I think all street dummy. If you tell me you a street, I'm going to run circles around you. I don't respect you because you probably got 8 different baby mamas. You look out for your homeboys, for you look out for your kids. I don't respect no that tell me he just a street. Straight up. If the first thing you do is roll a blunt in the morning, I don't respect you. I think you's a dummy. Telling you straight up. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. So this comes in here, do all that screaming, and ain't even read the paperwork. See, that's a dumbass street. How you gonna fight at something that you ain't knowledgeable of? You screaming because you don't like me. You know why they don't like me? Because I'm the street and got away from the street. I'm the one they can't control. They can't control me, Lou. They can't tell me I got to come over here and do this and do this and do that.
Why the street so mad? Because now it makes sense.
I'm going to tell you why, Lou.
The street niggas be so mad at the Tekashi 6ix9ine with the business and you making money off of them. They like, bro, this is legit money.
Lou, I tell them, but Lou, here go the thing. This is why they mad. If I was the street they could control, they wouldn't be mad. This one thing they know. He's a street that speaks against the streets, but Lou, they know I'm a gangster. Listen, Lou, everybody been watching me on this app for 4 or 5 years. That's just the app. We ain't gonna talk about what I already been doing. This what they mad about. They can't make me do what they want me to do. They can't even get out 2 words. The last attempt at that, listen, think about it, Lou. When the last time you seen a like me, tell them where I'm at, tell them what I'm out doing, suck it, and this what it is, and they don't send a team over there at me. You know what they know? He's smarter, he's wittier, his bag is up.
Yo, Lou, I'm an Aries just like that nigga. That nigga working. He working.
His soldiers is up.
Wait.
Bro, his soldiers is up. They just can't, if they can control me to get me to do what they wanted me to do, they be all right. But it ain't no controlling me because I don't respect, I'm telling you right now. If you's a street A to Z, I don't respect you. I don't even want to talk to you. I don't even talk to them. They be, bro, you know what I mean, man? Hey, blood, but hey, look, homie. I done been on the phone with you for 1 minute. You done said blood 17 times. I don't want to talk to you. When you change your vocabulary up, come holler at me. I'm just straight up. Come speak. Man, if you're changing B's to C's and C's to B's, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, and all this old weird ass, I think you's a goofy. I don't want to talk to you. We come from the same place. You're right. You hear how I'm talking to you? When you learn how to talk like that, you can talk English, right? Holla at me. Don't tell me you 41 years old and you still talking like you 14. No, you on your first book, 3rd chapter. I'm on my 10th book, 13th chapter. I don't want to talk to you. Don't come telling me about a case and the work is on the internet and you ain't read the work. You setting yourself up to lose, bro. I told you, Google interest of justice meaning for dismissal for the state of Texas. All you gotta do is Google it. That's bigger than me or you. That's what the law is. It's telling they got sealed files. Sealed. Who I'ma tell on? Wasn't nobody there but me and my brother. And he was in the penitentiary the whole time I fought the case in Texas. So who I tell on?
All right, Pa. All right, Lux, you can bring Pa up now, bro. Hey, Pa, turn your mic down, gang. Bring Pa up, Lux, because I can't bring him up. It won't let me.
I ain't gonna lie, Wack is an intelligent man. Say what you want.
Man, these on this app that's just dumb.
Like he played chess, man. Even with
I don't even gotta play chess. They think it. Listen, they mental capacity. They can't even get on the field.
Yeah.
Half these never bought a house. They don't know what the interest rate is, what escrow is. They don't know. These still talking about buying the outfit.
Hey, but you know something, Wack? Like, every time I hear these dudes argue, they can't prove.
Question, though. So, Wack, do you think a lot of these, like, you said you was hella close with Big U, you said y'all was 17-year friends.
Big U, I've been telling you, he's a dummy. He's a dummy. I used to have to do everything for him. Listen, bro, we brought Big U to the table to help him, to reposition him. When he left, he was known for selling dope, kidnapping drug dealers for they sack and letting them go. That's what, and fighting. That's it. Think about it. You can't, bro, you don't hear nothing about a Big U until mid-2000s. He came home in 2004, dummy, beat his son half to death. We had to go spend attorney money. The Paul Roos did to get him out this. We positioned at the table. At the end of the day, when I'm showing him how to conduct business, hold on, listen, bro. Hey, the food booth, right? He seen me, came at me with some deals, $500,000, 300,000, right? He said, "Yeah, Wack, we just gonna tell them, gonna get them 150,000, and we gonna do the deal. They gonna do the deal or else." Nah, bro, that ain't how that happened. I'm gonna show you how to do business, Big U. Hey, bro, they got $500,000 on the table. Now we telling you right now, we gonna make them pay us points on their side, and we developing a relationship so we can do future business. This is why we need you to do this business. The $500,000 your way. You want to kick us something cool? If not, we work out something later. Maybe something pop up and we can come together and do something. All right, Wack, send them deal memo. He like, Wack, cuz these niggas is bitches. Nah, bro, longevity equals success. You gonna tell them, you gonna give them 150,000. They simply gonna tell you call the attorney and you ain't gonna hear nothing from them no more. Did the deal, they still gave us 15%, right? We made another bag on the other side. Now we got both lanes open for business. So long as I was there to show him what to do, he was doing it. When I read that paperwork, he went back to his old ways. He's literally extorting a nigga for $1,000 a week.
Oh, that's some bum nigga shit.
Wait, $1,000 a week?
1,000 a week, 500 a week, 1,000 a week. He's extorting them. And look, listen, bro, I gotta record.
It's on the paperwork?
It's on the paperwork. Lou,
yeah, it's on the paperwork.
I get back from picking up my kids, right? I gotta record. Victim 1, I know him. His name is Dale. They call him Monster. I did business with him before. I booked artists with him to do little clubs with him before. In October, he called my phone, him and Loose Cannon. This before I know all this going on. I'm wondering what Loose Cannon on the phone with this nigga now. You know, now that I know what I know, right? But Dale said it on the thing. He said, Wack, every time I called you for business, bro, you get the business done and that's it. Even when I owed your people money, you got in the middle of it, asked me what I could pay, what I could afford. I told you, and you told them if you want, they want you to negotiate the business, the deal gonna be what you say it is. You said you had 15,000 of them right now, 5,000 a month. You owed him 60, right? That's it. I refuse to put the money in my hand. Look, bro, this is what he agreed to. Dale's a man. Wack was a man. I could afford that. Cool. He go over there, might owe him 20,000. I'll give him 10,000, right? Another 20, and say I'm gonna get you the rest next month. When they come next month to get the other 10, he go to give it to him. You know what they tell him? Nah, I charge interest 100% a day. What? Now you owe us 30. Hey, bro, what is you doing?
What these niggas think? This some Italian mafia?
Bro,
Like, what?
listen to me. No, you dealing with dumbass street. See, I'd rather get money with a million times than beat him once. So guess what? He thought he was bullying. If all you gotta do is read the paperwork. The feds was giving him the money, right, to pay Big U. You ask yourself how this happened. You know how this happened? Because in 2020,
well, you said the Fed paid the dude the money that Big U was
the
restored.
feds was giving him the money to give Big U for the extortion for 2 years, every week.
Yeah, it's in the work.
Oh, it's over for
It's
him.
in the work. He think he doing something, but guess what they didn't know? Odell got caught up in the drug conspiracy in February 2020. He already was working. So when he got scared, guess what he did? I have a problem. Who? Oh, yeah, he's a big fish. What is he trying to do? I tell you what, we gonna give you the money. We got all his work. You know, we didn't went and dug up Odell, found his work. He started cooperating February 2020. So when this dumbass was along with this regular dude and started pushing the line on him, he went to his big homies. I'm sorry. And they probably ain't gonna like it that I say this. Civilians, like gang members have big homies, they OGs and they killers. Civilians, you got big homies too, called the law. So when people come with y'all, you call your big homies. They do what a civilian's supposed to do. If you call your big homies on the civilian, they can't get mad. So why you get mad when the civilians call their big homies on you? They are tax-paying citizens. We are in the United States of America, a land that's governed by law. Just because you say it's right on your block, don't mean it's right on their block.
That shit up.
No, this is what I understand. You've never heard tell you, Wack set me up to get robbed. Wack extorted me. You ain't never heard say no shit like that about me.
I don't do business like that. And I'm just keeping it facts. I don't got no allegiance to nothing. I'm just keeping facts. I never even heard nobody say you did bad business with him.
You're not gonna hear it.
That's how, and that's how I really judge. Like you know, all this shit be entertaining. But I never seen one. I was coming out against all type of Diddy. I ain't seen one say that you did bad business with him one time.
You're not gonna hear it because I pride myself. Even if the business is going bad, we gonna find an equal medium. Okay, bro, this what it is. Why didn't that happen? Okay, well, what could we do? All right, cool, boom. I had one. He owed me like $350,000, right? And he was supposed to
$350,000.
He owed me like $350, right? Some change, right? So he was supposed to pay me, right? He called me, said, Wack, I ain't gonna have the money. He said, I'm gonna be real. I got some shit happen. I'm not gonna have the money for like 6 months. I said, all right. I said, you want me to wait the 6 months? He like, yeah. I said, I tell you what, you up right now? He said, yeah, but I can give you $175. I said, you go, right? Right. I said, well, I'd rather you be in position to get me all my money than be struggling. Keep your $175. I'm gonna wait till the end of the year. The $350 go to $500, but you gotta let me put a lien on one of your properties. He said, Wack, I ain't gotta pay you the $175 now. No, not if you can wait till the end of the year, but I need $500. He said, cool. Put the attorneys, liened on his property. December came, he sent me my $500. We pulled the lien off the property. That's it. Just do business.
That's some real.
You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't gotta come down there.
I see why. And listen, it seemed like you was doing good business with Big U. You was helping him out. You was homies. Y'all
bro, the house was in foreclosure. I used my real estate team to go in, because everybody loaned back then, lying on the loans. You right? So when you lie on the loan, this is why, you know, they supposed to process the loan. You got underwriters, right? When you lie on the loan and the bank accept it, right, it's really a fraudulent loan, right? So what we did, we went in and filed a claim that he is unable to pay the mortgage because the information that was submitted on the loan that he didn't know about set him up to put him in a compromising situation. This is a fraudulent loan. We filed a claim on the bank that did the loan. I do this for him. Tied up for 7 years, no mortgage. His foreclosure, everything froze. The same house y'all saw 600 put up, that house.
Damn, so you was real homies. Like, you was really looking out for all types of
stuff. Hey, bro, his son.
I see why you got on his ass once he betrayed you. I ain't know all that. I ain't know y'all was talking like
that. His son broke into USC. He had like 23 counts of breaking into the little dorms, right? The homie down there that was head of the situation is from my side of the track. I put Big U in my Rolls Royce. We fly down there. I pull up, the homie say, I don't blood, why he down here? I said, I give him the name. He said, yeah. I said, yo, whatever could be done to set us up to be in a good situation in court, can you do that for me? He know what I'm asking him to do. He said, Wack, that's his boy. I said, that's my nephew. Being his boy, that's my nephew. Can you do that for me? His son never did a day in jail, right? It's all his other son. I walk in the studio, 2 Minnesota got buck knives out finna baby Huey, dead homies. What I do what it takes to encourage them to put down the knives. Get his son and drive him home. And this when we was beefing. This when we beefing. His son on another instance wanted to get an AR-15, waiting on him to pull up. We at Marley Mall House in Encino, the White House. I get in front of the gun, disarm him before he get there. You can't do that shit, daddy. Wack, you know this nigga, every time, whoop, he play games with the money. I done did so much for this nigga. We plugged him up with all the resources. When I got away from him, the resources left him. So what did he start doing? What he doing now? Extort niggas for $1,000 a week. The kid that lived in your house for 2 years, who mama used to pass out Capri Suns and slice oranges to the football squad, man, I don't give that kid did, bro. If that kid wasn't an imminent threat to you right there in front of you, bro, you wasn't supposed to do that. You just weren't supposed to do it.
If this true, man, that means he ain't got no loyalty to nobody, because I ain't gonna lie, it's hard for me to, see, I don't really take shit from nobody, but to do something for me, they got some loyalty for me. So the fact that you did all that for him and then he tried to backdoor you on
Lou, you notice,
I see why he got on his ass.
You notice, you never hear none of these say what they did for Wack. You never hear none of these say what Wack didn't do for him. You never hear it. I was already who I was. When I opened my door up, I open my resources up, and I try to look out for it, come from where we come from. But he's a street. He was just able to smile in front of y'all, right, and trick y'all, right? When the paperwork hit, there it go. I'm sure his wife is going crazy.
Because I was confused on the video part, because he was talking about how he blamed you and some other. But
he's a dummy.
For the reason why he got locked up, and then he blamed you for the bread program. Yeah, break that down, because I was confused.
He's a dummy. He's not smart. First he said I blame Wack at 600. 600 was with the feds when they raided my house. The video is up. Dummy, 600 is the one put the video up. He's the one drove by your house. You live in the middle of your neighborhood. What happens, Lou, if a nigga that's at the top of the totem pole house is getting hit by the feds in the middle of the neighborhood? Everybody know in the neighborhood. You in the hood. So the phones is ringing. They hitting Cuz house right now. What? They hitting Cuz house. They round them. You know what 600 do? He called me. I say, bro, if you ain't went and saw it, don't jump out the window on the internet with that. You'll be looking stupid. He said, you right. I'm finna go drive by there and see. Everybody know where he live. Ain't no mystery. He drove by there and saw it. Was taped off with federal tape. He made a video and put it up. Now, here goes where Big U's a dummy. The family clearly said not to alarm you or warn you. And we did anyway by putting the shit up. The fact that he didn't know the details we knew about his complaint when he was going to turn himself in lets me know you didn't go attorney up. If you would have went and attorneyed up, you would have known what your charges are. And unfortunately, Mr. Big U, none of your charges involve Wack 100. You've been under surveillance for 4 years. What the f got to do with me? Actually, they let you run your extortion shit all the way up to March 14th this month. Dummy, is in the paperwork. Damn. Just go read the paperwork. It's in the work. How Wack know what he know? Read. Again, a lot of you dumbass dropped out. You know, I got my GED in Central Juvenile Hall, and I continue to read and educate myself. So
Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Clubhouse TV back with another one where the culture speaks and the streets listen. Today, we got Wack 100, as you just heard, put Big U on blast with his shady moves, broken codes. And let's get into it. So Wack hopped back on Clubhouse, let it fly, no filters, no cut. Said Big U been moving foul behind the scenes. With talking deals, getting out without people's knowledge, exploiting young artists, and even flipping situations for his own benefit. Now, this ain't the first time Wack and Big U's relationship has looked shaky. But this time, Wack called him out by name, and that's different. Now, Wack said Big U was out here collecting percentages from artists he didn't manage, pulling up on labels, pretending to be a part of the team, and walking away with a bag. But here's the kicker. He allegedly used Wack's name to do it. That's why Wack snapped. He said, if you're going to eat off your own name, not mine. And that's true. That's straight up snake energy. You even heard he went behind Wack's back, tried to do something with his label. Now, Wack even hinted that Big U was trying to manipulate street politics for industry gain. And that's definitely a serious claim, especially coming from someone who was once this close to him. Now, people in the comments on Clubhouse, they were going crazy. They were saying Wack was bitter and trying to control. Others saying they were trying to pull back a curtain on how shady the industry and the so-called OGs really get. But you already know loyalty don't mean nothing in business if money's involved. And when street loyalty gets mixed with label money, that's a deadly combination. But Wack's got receipts, paperwork, calls to back everything up. So ball's in, his court. But definitely, I don't think he's going to respond. Probably keep it in the shadows. But what do y'all think? Wack's airing out facts or settling no beefs? Man, that's some sweet revenge, if I must say so myself. You got to look at everything. Wack this has been in motion. Everything like 2 years now. And it's just crazy how to see everything come full circle. Wack been telling us this. He's been telling us this. People didn't want to listen. And now that it's actually happened, now he's the police. It's crazy. But let me know what y'all think about the content in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I drop new content. Subscribe to the media team so you get exclusive Wack 100 content. As always, I certainly appreciate y'all checking out Clubhouse TV. I'm on to the next one, y'all.